Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today is International Red Panda Day. So the day was started originally back in 2010 by the Red Panda Network. It is celebrated on the third Saturday of September, which this year is the 17th, which is today. And the day is used to commemorate and raise awareness for this quite unique looking creature. The Red Panda Network was originally founded by Brian Williams back in 2007 with the goal of educating people and using the organization to research, which in recent years has done quite a lot by collecting useful data that can be used by conservationists and scientists to help further their research and identify points that people need to step in and help. So what are red pandas? So for those of you who don't know, they are about the size of a domestic cat, and they are found mainly in the Himalayas and southwest China and some parts of India. So as the name suggests, they have a reddish brown fur, they have black legs and big fluffy bushy tail with a white sort of face as well. So their fur, because it helps blend in with the moss, and the black stomach helps with camouflaging into its natural environment and camouflaging itself from predators down below looking for a yummy lunch. Their big tail is also there not just for looks, but it helps them balance whilst they're running around the treetops, and can also serve as a blanket and keep them warm when it is cold. So red pandas sleep about 55% of their life and are crepuscular creatures, which means they are only awake in the early hours of the morning and the late hours of the evening, and this is mainly so that they can conserve as much of their energy as possible. They are usually quite solitary creatures, but they do pair together during breeding season, and when they encounter other red pandas in their territory or maybe during breeding season, they communicate with one another through body language, like arching their tails and bobbing their heads, as well as using many different sounds and whistle noises. So they are classified as endangered by the International Union of Conservation of Nature, or the IUCN, and this is mainly because there are only about 10,000 left in the world. So that sounds like a lot. However, recent studies have shown that in the past 20 years they have declined by up to 50%, which is quite a lot. And because of this, there are sadly only about 2,500 red pandas left wild. This is mainly due to loss of their natural habitat and deforestation, but hunting as well as the legal trade in red pandas can also contribute to these numbers. So why save red pandas? So firstly, why not? Why wouldn't you want to save such a cute looking creature? But if that's not a good enough reason, it's also because they're a completely unique species. They are the only species in their family. So for those of you who know, there's a classification system, and part of that classification system is the family that an animal is part of, and they are the only animal in this family. They also act as an important ambassador to help bring awareness, to help protect their natural habitat and the whole region they are in. And helping protecting a red panda not only protects them, however it also protects many other species, because if we protect the red panda, we have to protect its environment, and by doing that we are also indirectly protecting many other fauna and flora that live in this habitat. Many of these could also be other endangered species that perhaps people don't have an emotional connection with or don't care as much or want to help save as much. So if you're still with me, thank you. And now onto the last section, some nice fun facts about red pandas. So they were named back in 1825, which was around 45 years before the giant panda, which we all know and love and is part of the Worldwide Fund for Nature logo, even existed, or was even discovered, I should rather say. Which also brings me back to my other point, is just a reminder that these two animals are not related whatsoever, because the giant panda is part of a completely different family. So the red panda wasn't actually named after the bigger panda that looks nothing like it. It was actually, if anything, the other way around. They are also quite unique and one of the few animals on the planet that can climb straight down a tree. And this is because the tibia and fibula, which are the bones that make up its legs, are attached in a certain way that allow the fibula to rotate around the axis. Also, if you look at its at a red panda's face, the red teardrop markings that are found below its eyes aren't actually just there just for looks, but they actually help keep sun out of the animal's eyes. The white on its face is also quite important in the survival of red pandas, as it is almost luminescent and can help guide a mother's lost cubs in the darkness of night. Surprisingly, which I found quite interesting, they also don't have any paw pads like most other bears and cats and stuff that you'd normally find in a forest or in the wild. They rather actually have fur, and this is actually has quite a basic and simple explanation. That's because it helps keep them warm. So as we've seen, their body is quite well adapted to live in the cold and its natural habitat. So what can you do to help the red panda? So first of all, you can go and check out the Red Panda Network. The link will be down in the description below. Second of all, you can also share this video to help spread awareness about the red panda. I'm sure there's many people who you might know that aren't aware that they exist. And third of all, if you're in a financial position where you're able to donate to such a cause, I'm sure they would much appreciate it, and would go a long way in their research and conservation efforts into helping save and protect the red panda. But thank you so much for today, and I'll see you guys next week for World Rhino Day. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to go check out that playlist down below or the suggested videos down there. Also, please go and click that red subscribe button right next to me. See you guys in the next video.